guys, what's going on? It's Nick100 and I am back with another LEGO Star Wars set review for you guys today. So like I said in my last video, I did get 2 of the Last Jedi sets, so today I have BB-8. And that's all what the set is called, it's just BB-8. Now, technically, I would categorize this as a UCS set because it has this like base right here with the sticker with all of its info. Pretty much like most of the UCS sets, like the Helicarrier, the Tumbler, I think the Bat Pod even, and like the Falcon, the Slave One, pretty much any UCS set, it has like this right here, this little sign right there. Let me get that glare out of the way. With pretty much just like all of its stats and its info and stuff like that. Now, the reason why I bought this set is because I just thought it was super, super cool. And I missed out on getting that R2-D2 a few years ago. And I have no idea how much that set is going for right now. And I didn't want to miss out on BB-8. So, like I said, you know, the set is simply called BB-8. It has a set number of 75187. It has 1,106 pieces, and this set retails for $99.99. Now, personally, I feel like the set should maybe be like 90 max. I'd say maybe 80 even, but I think this set is really cool. And if you guys are like hardcore collectors and if you like BB-8 and you just like really cool Star Wars themed display pieces, I definitely think that this set, it will be right up your alley, because I don't advertise how big of a Star Wars fan I am on this channel because I mostly deal with superhero themes and stuff like that. But I am super, super, super into Star Wars. But anyways, I've been rambling on for long enough, so let's get right into this review. Alright, so I didn't exactly know how to format this video, I guess, because you guys normally know how I do things when I do sets. It's like I do the figures first, and then I get into the set itself. Well, the entire thing is just one big set. It's a giant BB-8, so I guess I'll just start off like going smallest to biggest. You do get a minifig scale BB-8 to compare it to the giant one, and I'd say that it's pretty accurate. Obviously, there's going to be more details on the actual BB-8, like the big one, because it's bigger. So, I guess to kind of like back that up and give you guys a little bit of perspective, there is the regular BB-8 compared to the giant brick-built one. Now, before we actually get into BB-8 himself, he does come with a buildable stand, which I think is really cool. BB-8 sits right there on all those pegs quite nicely, and then here is pretty much all the info, like the model, BB-8 unit astromech droid, affiliation with the Resistance, primary function is like navigation and repair. The height is 0.67 meters tall, so that's like pretty much like 1.5 feet tall, I think. It's just a metric system. He has a holographic projector, you know, a welding torch, and an arc welder. In case you guys don't know what a welder is or what that torch means, I'll show you in just a minute. And also right there down at the bottom, it says his primary sensor color is red, and it just has a really nice little graphic of BB-8, and it's the actual Lego one, because you can see all the studs. So, also right here on the front, you notice there's that little 2x2 plate with the stud in the middle. That is for BB-8, the minifig scale BB-8, to just sit down there and pretty much be your size reference. So, enough with the stand. Let's get in to what everyone really mostly cares about. So, I'm going to try to zoom out a bit. My camera skills aren't going to be the best for this video. It's just, this is kind of big. So, BB-8. I think LEGO did a great job just designing the dome, because BB-8 is just, he is an orange and yellow, or an orange and white ball, pretty much. And, you know, obviously LEGO is like really blocky, and squares are like the main color, and rectangles and stuff like that. But it's just the stuff that I've seen people who build mocks, and then even LEGO sometimes. LEGO goes above and beyond to make stuff round, and even out of like all those square rectangular pieces. So pretty much just to kind of give you guys like a full 360, this is what BB-8 looks like all the way around. You know, obviously, you know, it's not like a life-size BB-8. So here's like my hand, and I guess I have pretty average size hands, I guess. But, you know, that's how big it is compared to an average size hand. But, you know, picking it up, I normally pick it up with two hands because it actually is kind of hard to grip with just one hand, in my opinion. You have all these nice little like plates here and there and all that stuff. They're all different, which I think is really cool. And it just shows the amount of detail. And then right up here with the head, you know, he just has like his holographic projector and his like main optical lens, I guess. And he has the two antennas right up there. And to give you guys a look at the bottom, because he actually does have a bottom right there. And these pieces right here, these two 1x4 tile pieces, really help BB-8 to like stand up. So you can even stand BB-8 up like without the use of the stand. And I just think that's really cool, because if you're like crunched for space and you really want to display it, the stand can kind of get in the way of that. So if you just wanted to find a spot to display BB-8, you can just go ahead and do that like without the stand. Now, to get into the playability functions of BB-8 here, probably the most memorable BB-8 scene from The Force Awakens. Now, if you actually turn, you can actually turn this piece right here. So if you turn this, you can open it up, and he's giving like the thumbs up with the blowtorch, like he gives to Finn to like help Finn cover up the fact that he was a stormtrooper, not a resistance fighter. So I think that's really cool. This is that main torch that you get like the info on that little plaque right there. So it's pretty much the entire interior of the ball is just a bunch of Technic pieces, and you can't, I'm not going to open it up to like show you because that was kind of tedious to put together. But essentially that's pretty much all it is. And then you can turn it back the other way, and the torch actually folds back up to the way that it was. And you can fold it up to right about there, and it shuts nicely. Now moving on to the other side, that's pretty much what all this, what this part right here is. It just opens and closes as you activate that torch. Now here on BB-8's right side, I guess, I'm going left to right, so left is here. You know, it's like one of those things, it's like, you know, my right is your left, and then your right is my left. If you understand what I mean. But right here on this side, if you actually turn this piece like any which way imaginable, it will control BB-8's head, which I think is really cool. So, because BB-8's head can turn all the way around, 360, it can go forward, it can go sideways a little bit, lean forward, so you can get like a little bit of emotion out of him. So like, sad BB-8, happy BB-8, he's like surprised, he's looking around. So, I think that part is really cool. I normally just keep him like standard position, like this. Moving on here to the back, I actually don't, there's no playability function right there on the back. That is like, that's pretty much it for BB-8. So, like I said, he makes a really great display piece, and that's pretty much all there is. I mean, this is like the coolest function right here. I really like that a lot. So, I mean, unfortunately there's no way for the door to close automatically as you turn this piece back, but that is pretty cool itself. You can't really move the optical lenses as much. The only two things you can really move is like the blowtorch inside of him, and then using this piece to like move his head around. So that is it for the set itself. So let's get right into the closing of this review. Alright guys, that'll do it for this review. So thank you guys for watching, and like I said earlier, you know, I don't advertise the fact that I'm a huge Star Wars fan on this channel, because I mostly just do superhero themed stuff. But like guys, believe me when I tell you, like, I am so freaking obsessed with Star Wars. Like before, like I was obsessed with DC and Marvel, it was like Star Wars and like Harry Potter and Indiana Jones and all that stuff. That was my thing. And now, like with Episode 8 coming out in just 3 months now, I'm so excited, and having this set and then the Resistance transport pod set and just building those earlier today, I was like, man, I am so excited for this movie to come out. So I think that's enough right there. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Links are down in the description below. you guys can click on the annotations on the screen now to watch more of my videos. Like I said in my last video, the next video I have planned after this is going to be something related to the Lego Ninjago movie, and then I'm also going to have another collection video. It's probably going to be reverse that order, so it'll be a collection video first, then something related to the Lego Ninjago movie. So, like I said, now you guys can click on the screen. I usually say the word now to like cue that when I'm editing, like to when to put that, so I don't know why I'm talking about that, because it's not very useful. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye!